Alright traders, and good morning from Perth. Just touch base upon the video that I helped with yesterday, and I was talking about the USD yen, Euro US dollar. I touched base on gold as well for a little bit, and I'll also visit the Aussie dollar. So I've got up here the 1 hour chart of the USD yen, and this was me attempting to short it yesterday. So look, it hasn't and that was it's sort of in the morning as well. It looked like it wanted to break down, but not the case. And it has rallied, and where we're currently at around 108.50. I think the high today has been 111.13. That's doesn't quite correlate. Doesn't look like that. Computer's lagging a little bit. The high is 108.75. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I'll just get rid of that. Alright, so look, just looking at this, it does look like there's signs of exhaustion. So we'll see. In regards to risk sentiment as well, you know, obviously it'd be easy to say that it is risk off. But we'll just see what the price action does here if we see the rally continuing, or, you know, if we go to the 4 hour, it sort of looks like it's just going to peter out and then just sort of be a little bit uneventful. So I'm going to wait till tonight and see what happens today for a potential entry. But I mean, the downtrend is pretty solid on the 4 hour. Go to the daily as well. It's been, as you can see there, it's loading up. Okay, so that daily candle is a point of interest for me right now, just to see if, you know, if it can close near the high, it's going to be a good sign for the bulls. But if it holds that wick, honestly, that's not that bullish, and it's sort of like a failed break higher. So we'll wait and see for that candle. That's what I'm going to do. I'll wait and see for that candle to close, and then I'll, you know, pay a little bit more attention to that one. If, you know, if there's a buy or a sell on the cards. And it's very similar here for the euro as well. It sort of had a bounce. Is it a short-term rally? That's the question. And what I'm seeing right there on the daily is that this is going to be interesting if it can turn. So I'm going to wait for this candle to close here. If we go back to the 4 hour, it sort of looks like it has run out of steam a little bit. Had a pullback and push higher, then another pullback. So we'll see if that's just gathering some liquidity, or if we're just going to see a failed further run up here on the euro. Aussie dollar, I'm going to keep this pretty short, guys, as well. Look, the Aussie dollar, honestly, and I tried to play a short there last week as well, and that's what those thumbs up. You know, when I'm trading, guys, throughout, I'm just, you know, minimizing my risk, to be honest, because things are a little bit, they can sway quickly just with the headlines that are coming out, and you've got economic data that, especially if it's worse than expected, obviously it's going to be bad just with the reduction in economic activity. But, you know, the question is how bad, and if it's worse than what the market expects, you could see a pretty aggressive shift. So Aussie dollar, though, congrats to who, if anyone took this as well. It's moving pretty nicely. Let's go to the daily, get an idea of what's going on high time frame. Pretty bullish to be fair. Wait and see what this does into, you know, more into the London session. Then I'll really closely watch for. I mean, this right here is really an entry. You know, that's, to me, that's good enough. You know, stop down below that wick there at around. It's just, you know, there's a lot of global uncertainty going on, that's all. So you've just got to be aware that you're quite vulnerable. So you make a trade, it's just, it is what it is in regards to things shifting quickly. Although it appears Australia has the coronavirus situation under control more so than the US. More, you know, population, and I don't know if we were much quicker to act, to be fair. It's just we have less people. You know, that's with a little bit more space in between, and we're just a little bit lucky where we are. We're isolated from the rest of the world as well. So stop potentially at 60, 67 or so for the Aussie dollar. They're just looking at that on the daily time frame. So that's really, I mean, that's a pretty wide stop. Let's see if this can break out here of this little range. So the high there is it's not loading. The laptop is not liking me today. So 62,006 was the high. So right now it's probably good enough. I mean, you could have this. Yeah, I'd probably have the stop below that. I mean, aggressive stop would be down here at the low of that candle, which is 61.43. It's around 40 pip stop. But I just want to see a breakout of that first, guys. And let's have a look at gold. Gold's just going to be flat. It's just waiting. It's waiting. See, it's sort of doing this. It's got some news in the background, guys. Apologies. Didn't really do that very well. So that's what that could be. So it's going to be a break higher or lower? Good question. Let's just see how it gets squeezed out. With everything that's going on, you'd think rationally it would be higher, but things have been, it's just been a little bit messy. Spread's not, it's not terrible on gold, but we'll see on this. Just thought I'd, bring that up in closing comments. Alright guys, that's the video for now. Everything else, I'm just going to leave for now. I'm just going to focus on these ones. If anything does pop up, I'll share it on Instagram as well, or on my Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter as well. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and bye for now.